going to have Cackster, the Zerg player, playing for iRk, going to be looking to pull the series back in iRk's favour. And he is going to be up against Kingdom, fighting for NaS. Did win his last game. Dragon, of course, did win the first game of the set. Going to be starting from a 1-0 position. Going to be feeling pretty good for him. And I'm going to need to down to the top overlay again, but their arena of battle is going to be Polaris Rhapsody. Now, a lot of people here may have never really seen this map before. It was a pretty cool map in one of, I believe, 2010. I think it was in one of the 2009 MSLs as well. And it's a really, really cool two-player map. Spawns are 10 o'clock and 5 o'clock. In the 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock locations, you do actually have double gas bases, there's mineral only thirds at 6 and 12, and also I'm not sure if you can see, but to the sort of right of 9 o'clock and to the left at 3 o'clock, there's also another small mineral only base there, so really, really cool. And Eskia, the name of this song is Psychoanalysis. I actually quite like it, it's quite cool. But as you can see, that is Polaris Rhapsody. It's going to be the debut of this map in the STPL. This has appeared for the first time in Week 3. It'll be back again in Week 4, so don't worry if you don't get to see too many games on it. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. And let's actually use this as a chance to segue into the game. And as I said before, it's going to be Kingdom versus Cackster. Let's get going. And I'm just going to have to quickly update the overlay because it didn't save that I pressed the button. It's going to be yellow versus teal, and that should fix absolutely everything. Looks like Cackster saying, yeah, it works, so I don't know what they were going on about. Looks like maybe maybe they were going for like a VPN or something. Generic rock 1.wav. If you win, we remake. Okay, so starting us off in the top left 10 o'clock position, we do have the yellow Zerg player. It's going to be Cackster. And his opponent down here in the bottom right, it's going to be the teal Protoss, Kingdom. Now it looks like we are going to see a Forge Fast expand coming up from Kingdom here. He's scouting pretty early with his probe. He's going in a pretty weird direction. One thing to know about this map as well is there's actually a bridge here and a bridge here in the opposite side. You can't really see it, it's just out of the vision. But it is a very, very small bridge, makes it very hard to get units across. So it does make these high ground pods over on the left and right side of the map very important for army movement. And you do often see split maps in this map. Pretty cool map overall though. Of course, both players will know where each other spawned. It is a two-player map. Looks like we're going to see Cackster maybe going for a 12 full, maybe going to try and go for a 12 hatch. Looks like it is going to be the 12 hatch here. And that's going to be quite dangerous. This probe is going to be as annoying as possible. Or maybe not. Maybe Kingdom's just going to go, you know what, you can have your second hatchery. I don't really care. I'm going to block the third hatchery from going now. But it looks like we are going to see a little bit of drone micro here. Going to try and catch the probe. Gets it to very, very low health. 2 hits away from death there. And Kingdom is going to have to pull his probe away. It looks like he's actually going to go for a Nexus first. After seeing the fact there was a 12 hatch, very, very smart play by Kingdom. Knowing to be as greedy as humanly possible. I mean, if the Zerg is going to be greedy, why can't you? Of course, the spawning pool going to come up a little bit quicker, but we should see the Forge coming up here pretty soon as well. Nexus on the way. Forge should be placed here, I believe. He'll probably place the gateway here. And that's going to be a pretty good wall off. So nothing too much to worry about. Of course, no gas on the way yet for Kingdom. He's going to need as many minerals as possible early game. Looks like he's... oh, he's going to cannon rush. Or he's going to fake a cannon rush. And look at this, guys. You cannot get a drone behind this place. One drone cannot kill a pylon. So when this Forge finishes, we could actually see a cannon rush as well. And this is pulling drones away from mining. This is really, really clever. I really like this from Kingdom. What the ultimate way? He actually cancels it. Is he going to build another one? No, it was a fake. He pulled the drones away from mining, and he is going to go on home. He knows the Lings are going to be on the way soon, and that is going to be his cue to get out of there. He's going to build his gateway up here. Sorry, I got the wall slightly wrong. And he's going to add a cannon on himself. He's going to be feeling pretty good about that, though. 3 drones. Uh, 3 drones to fake out a, well, 3 drones worth of mining time to fake out a cannon rush. Pretty good from Kingdom there. Now I see Rota is wondering why he went Forge before Gateway. I'm also wondering that, but it does keep him a little bit safer against these early lings. Make sure that the Zerg player can't be too aggressive. Sometimes I've seen when you have like one zealot blocking the ramp, the lings get up and kill you. So I'm glad Kingdom isn't going for that. Going to be a little bit safer. And Cackster, of course, going to be going for his third hatchery. Going to be playing quite conservative from here. He's not going for a crazy ling all in, but the lings get past it. Going to get on top of the cannon. Can they get this cannon down? There's only one cannon. Kingdom actually playing a little bit greedier than I thought he would do, but just holding on with that one cannon. Going to add the Cybernex core here as well and go for the second photon cannon. But that was very, very close there by Cackster, actually. Really, really nicely timed push in. Gets there before the Zealot spawned. Sensing weakness and trying to dive on it. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for him there. But Cackster, of course, is playing from behind in this set. So he's going to have to make sure that he plays quite conservative, quite safe, and try and take it to a very nice win for iRk. One thing about best of fives between teams, of course, is that when you do play a best of five, you need to make sure you think about how your other teammates are doing. Now, I know a lot of these games are actually played concurrently, but if all 3 players decide to do some crazy cheese and they all fail, they lose the series. So I know iRk is doing a lot of preparation on these maps. They're doing a lot of builds that they're trying out a lot. I know NaS is doing good preparation as well, making sure that they prepare the certain matchups. Looks like we have Dragon going for a pretty standard Protoss opening here. We have that Zealot coming in, trying to stop that creep colony from being morphed, but he is going to be able to stop this with the Zealot, with the Lings even. Really nice Ling micro there, actually. Gonna keep the Zealot alive though, and that does mean the Sunken should actually go down, but the Ling's coming back in. Is he going to be able to get the Sunken? It's going to have to cancel. It finishes with 2 health and goes down immediately. Really, really nice usage of the fact that Sunken does lose 100 health when it finishes, purely based on the creep colony having more health overall. Just imagine a game where Sunken colonies had 400 health, and just imagine how hard that would be. There we go, it looks like he's going to move the Zealot into the top corner. Interestingly, Cackster not trying to kill it. If he went in immediately, he would have been able to kill that straight away. But +1 upgrade coming up for him. We're going to have Stargate as well. We're going to have +1 attack. No +1 attack yet. Now, that's kind of interesting to me. We haven't had any +1 attack coming up for the Corsairs this entire day so far. Of course, this is only our second CVP, but it should be interesting to see if we see the more recent conventional play of getting those +1 Corsairs out, making it a little bit harder for the Zerg player to go Spire, obviously killing the Overlords a lot quicker as well. And looks like this first Overlord will go down. One difference I do notice is when you watch Best Play, for instance. I know he's not the best PvC, but what Protoss players usually do is they'll send their first Corsair immediately to scout, and then what they'll do is they'll pull back, they'll try and get an Overlord at the main and the one from the natural as well with the second Corsair. But you know what, he's still going to move in. It's going to be a little bit harder for him to do any damage to the Overlords though, because we should have Scourge popping out pretty soon. And I do live not close to a police station, but on a pretty busy road, so you do hear a lot of sirens going off, unfortunately. But here we go, the Scourge. Gonna get taken down by the Corsair, or the Corsair gonna get taken down by the Scourge even. And that is not gonna feel good for Kingdom. That's one of the major things with PvZ. You want to be slowly accumulating those Corsairs up over time. He is gonna scout that it's Spire play. He won't have seen that there was Muteless though. Is Kingdom gonna fall for the same trick that got White, sorry, it didn't get White, did it? It got Ember before. Is he gonna fall to the same kind of build as his, as iRk's? Oh, this isn't gonna work. You know what, looks like we're gonna have Cackster going for a very quick force base at the double gas. Both of these gases do have 2,500 minerals on, so they're going to be pretty good. Looks like we do have Zealots moving in with speed as well, but they are going to run into the Muteless here. And Kingdom is not going to be feeling good about this. Having lost a Corsair already, Looks like he's going to go for the counter. This is a smart move. Of course, Cackster going to have to pull the Mutinous back for the time being to deal with this. I mean, he can lose all his drones otherwise. This sunken colony will go down very, very quickly, but nice drill around the edge of it, but not going to be enough. Going to be enough, though, to give his Mutinous time to kill these Zealots, and that is a very, very important moment in the game. Okay, fair enough. Rota just pointing out in chat, just so you can see this if you're watching the VODs on YouTube. He says +1 air is usually more of a finesse opening with DTs, and no +1 air with 4 gates and +1 zealots with legs is like a brute force option. Thank you very much for pointing that out. There is 4 gateways here, as you did say, so kind of interesting to know that. It's nice to learn a lot about the matchups really as I'm going along, because I don't play Zerg or Protoss really, so this is quite a learning experience to see so many good PvZs. Looks like we're going to have one of the Hydralisks going down. The Zealot may even get a couple of drones. Really trading nicely with these Hydralisks actually, but with another Sunken Colony coming up, this Zealot is not long for this world. There we go, it does go down, and this is going to give Cackster finally the ability to move across the map. There is a cannon in one of the mineral lines, but not the other, so this could be very, very dangerous. How many Corsairs are left? Are there? There's 5 at the moment. They of course do not have +1. But here we go. Looks like they're going to move into the Corsairs. This is going to be a lot of damage the Corsairs are doing on the Mutinous, and of course, Corsairs do have moving shot. One of the Corsairs getting hit by a Scourge, but that is going to be a very good engagement for Kingdom to take. He didn't lose any probes there, I don't believe. And we do have the Archon on the way as well. Hopefully he does not overly prepare for the Mutinous. He does have the Corsairs as well. And he will need some storms very soon for this very, very big Hydra swell coming out of the Zerg bases. Looks like we don't see any droning going over on the 4th base yet. We should see some droning at the 3rd though. But this is going to be a very, very strong push for the Zerg player. There's a lot of Corsairs in the sky, but a lot of the Zealots did go down before. Here we go. Looks like we're going to get the engagement. Can this Archon get a nice shot? It does. It gets a very nice shot on the Mutilisks. And the Zealots that were going to go for a counter, pulling back immediately, wants to make sure he doesn't die to anything stupid. No storm yet available. There we go, the Archon and the Zealots getting on top of the Hydralisks here. This is a very, very good engagement for Kingdom. That went a lot better than I thought it would. All the Mutilisks go down, and suddenly the Corsairs are completely unrivaled in the sky. Zealots pushing up against the Hydralisks as well, and this is a very, very good position for Kingdom to be in. Is he going to go for the pushback? Is he going to go for the immediate counterattack? +1 attack is done. +2 attack should be going up soon. Let's actually just check that after this engagement. But the Zealot's doing so much damage. Cackster doing a very good job trying to count back though. He does need to get rid of this Archon though. A storm does go down. Really nice storm. Not really killing anything though. Nice dodge by Cackster. Maybe a little bit misplaced. And finally, with that storm whiffing, this is finally enough for Cackster to actually push back Kingdom. And we do have +2, 3/4 of the way done, so let's actually move back to the engagement. One of the High Templar unfortunately getting stuck in the middle. They are very, very slow moving around. And Cackster has a very big army. He's going against 2 cannons and a lot of Zealots and an Archon. But is this going to be enough from the Protoss player? Looks like we're going to have droning actually going on at the 4th base, even building a Spore and a Sunken. Wants to make sure he doesn't get killed by DTs. Here we go, looks like he's going to push in. Is this just too much though from our Protoss player? Looks like it might be. Gonna be able to trap the Zealot, gonna be able to trap the Hydralisk from getting on the ramp. This is going to be such a huge engagement for Kingdom to take. Really, really nice job. Cackster gonna pull back over the bridge, gonna make it very hard to engage. As you can see, very, very small choke point here. And he's walling off with his Hydralisk very, very well. But of course, he is going to go for a 3rd base now. Looks like we have a Ling. Checking the bottom left. Just making sure that there's nothing crazy going on. We do have another swell of Hydralisks coming in. They do have +1 Carapace. Do we have any other tech going on? Looks like we do just have the Evolution Chamber. No +1 attack coming on yet. No Hydralisk upgrades. We do have Overlord Speed coming in. Looks like he does have Hydralisk speed and range already, so that's why there's none of those. But 4th base is slowly starting to be saturated with drones. Going to be able to take that double gas pretty soon, and that's going to make him feel pretty confident to go into his hive fairly shortly, I would imagine, when he gets that double gas up. Of course, double gas, not always the perfect answer. Of course, you do need 6 workers to get the benefit of the gas, but you, of course, do get gas for 2 bases. So it all works out in the end, but here we go. Looks like the Hydra's going to move in. Oh, Zealots. Oh, very, very nice storms there, but not really killing anything. Cackster's storm dodging has been absolutely incredible this game. Looks like Kingdom does not have a storm there, but that's a nice storm. Getting a few of the Hydras. And this Archon doing a pretty good job just soaking some of the damage. But is there just too many Hydras? It doesn't look like it. +2 attack is done. +2 attack against 1 Carapace is going to be a pretty good engagement here for the Zerg player. Interestingly, pulling a few probes there just to make sure. But really well held once again by Kingdom. I mean, it looks like Cackster's throwing a lot of units in, just trying to break his way through, but not really getting too far. Is he actually going to go into drop tech? Drop's very strong on this map. There's no defense here, and you can actually drop completely uninhibited from here, but I think we're not going to see that here. He is sending a few overlords here just to make sure he doesn't get killed by DTs. Kind of very embarrassing when you lose your entire army to like 3 DTs when you're not looking. But looks like we are going to see, of course, the overlords help snipe the observers. There is going to be a high temper on the high ground. Going to be a pylon added, and it looks like Kingdom's army is getting a little bit split off. He needs this High Templar with his other units, but he's going to try and come in with some units from behind, try and trap, or at least slow down the Hydras from running away, and try and trap them here. There's going to be a storm from behind. Is it going to be... Oh, a nice storm does go down, but really nice dodging again. I cannot believe how well Cackster is splitting his Hydras away from this. The Cackster doing a very, very good job of running away. But Kingdom's army is so powerful right now. Just pure Zealot and Archon Storm gonna be enough to really push through this Defiler army. Not Defiler, Hydralisk. There's no Hive yet on the way, I don't believe. So it's gonna be a while before he can get to Defilers. Gonna be a while before he can switch back into like Guardians or anything, but the Storm dodges aren't quite as good there. Really nice Storms by Kingdom. And a lot of the units are going down from Cackster. It looks like Kingdom may even be able to push through and take out this base. There's not many units for Cackster right now. He doesn't seem to be able to spend his lava. He doesn't really have that much money. And here we go. The units are on top of the third base. This is going to be too much. The Hydra is actually pushing in from the low ground. Not going to be getting the best of engagements here. The Archon, only with 5 kills, but it soaked up so much damage across all of these engagements. Nice storm dodge again, though. Really, really nicely done. The Archon finally does go down. That 10 kill Archon though, look at him, he's a boss. 11 kills now, goes down as well. And Cackster, looks like against all odds, he's gonna hold, maybe, it's so close. 2 Hydralisks remain, he's gonna get busted. But more Hydralisks coming in from the south, are they gonna be enough to hold on? Kingdom, as you can see in the 6 o'clock position, does have his third base up. Nice storm dodge again. But this just looks to be too much from the Protoss player. It's such a close 2-way engagement. Units going down from both sides. And it looks like eventually Cackster does manage to hold on to his third base. He's going to have his 4 bases mining gas soon. He doesn't actually have that many minerals on drones though. I almost feel like I missed something, but here we go. Looks like the Hydralisks are going to move in. They're going to try and do what they can. Gonna clean up everything they need to do, and here we go, some more Zealots moving into this 3rd or 4th base even, and this could do a lot of damage here. 4th base being established by Kingdom. Cackster is realistically unable to push back against this. No cracklings, upgrades only at 1-1, should have 2... Do you need Hive for that? I don't think so. Should be going for at least 2-1, but the Zealots getting caught out. Drones once again though pulled away from mining. And if you just give me just 1 second guys, I just need to mute my microphone for literally a second. Okay, it looks like I missed a little bit of chatter. I just needed to quickly sort out my nasally voice. I don't know how this always keeps happening, but as I cast, like, it seems to get more and more nasally as I go along. But here we go. Looks like we do have a lot of Hydralisks now building up. Kingdom did not know the map, so he didn't prepare for this map as much as I thought he had. And Cackster looks like he's just sort of unsure really what to do with his units. There is a Pro Pig and a Scout, that there is some Hydralisk here moving around. Still no Hive yet on the way. 18 minutes of the game seems almost very dangerous to be doing. You do need that all-important Hive tech as you get later into the game, but I guess Cackster never really been in a position to do so. A bit unfortunate for him, but he is building up a very big Hydralisk force. And there's not actually that many storms here. There's 2 on that Templar, 1 on that one, and 2 on this one. So how is this engagement going to do? We do have a Muteless switch coming back into play. This is going to allow him to snipe off those storms. Going to be very important to be able to pull that off. But that is a very difficult move. There is a lot of Archons here, a lot of Dragoons now. And it's going to be very dangerous. Now, is he going to make a push? Is he going to push anywhere? Without any Defilers, because of the lack of Hive, it makes it very hard to push in against the Protoss player. There's going to be a lot of cannons at every base at this point. 3 cannons over here at the 6 o'clock. 6 cannons, I believe. Yep, 6 cannons and a Robo. Coming up at the 3rd, looks like we do actually have the Mutelist going in for a Templar Snipe. They get 1 of them. Can they get another one? They do. They get 2 of them. A lot of the Mutelist actually going down, but he can get another one. Storm does go down on top of the Mutelist, but that's a lot of wasted Storm, a lot of dead Templar. And here we go, Cackster. Looks like he wants to try and end it here. Is there going to be enough here? He gets a Templar immediately. There is one though, and that's a huge Storm on the back. Hydralisk, another huge one as well. And Cackster losing so many units in that engagement is not going to be feeling good there, and such a good Storm set by Kingdom. Gonna allow him to push back Berserk back to his 4 bases again. And where is Cackster gonna take his 5th base? He's left it a little bit too long, but I think this is gonna be it. I think Kingdom is gonna take NaS 2-0 up against the leaders of Group B so far. And Kingdom doing an incredible job here in PvZ, just showing an absolute masterclass of how to battle down, beat your way through the Zerg player all the way throughout the game. This 5th hatchery or 6th hatchery is going to go down. The Hydralisk coming in to defend, but there's not going to be enough. Drones are going down as well. There's a lot of action going on 2 sides. A big Storm on all of the Hydralisks once again. Hydra's being heavily damaged there. And this 4th base is going to go down. Kingdom with his own 4th base, securing a 5th base at the same time. Going to be going for a very good win here against Cackster. And Cackster is holding on, much like Imber did before him. The moment you forgot the Lurker upgrade, lol. And we are going to see GG very soon. It looks like Cackster's going to try and hold on. He does have a lot of units still. A lot of Hydralisks, a lot of idle Overlords. Just dropping the main because player was not showing. Never played this map. Good job, well played. GG, GG. And Kingdom is going to take a very quick 2-0. Looks like someone... They're both playing on still. They both did say GG. But looks like they're going to play out this engagement. You know what? It'd be really funny if Cackster took this engagement and then came back and won, even though they both said GG. Okay. What on earth? Is he going to say, can I take back the GG or something? Ally Vision. He's going to look at what he has, I guess. Let's actually have a look at... Oh my god, he actually gave him Vision. That's really funny. He's given him Vision, he sees the bases, and GG again. Kingdom is going to...